Star Trek Deep Space Nine fans, time for you to get ready because this weekend you are about to meet one of your favorites at Bakersfield Comic-Con, Chase Masterson, who played Leeta on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. You know, she was the person over at the bar who helped Quark out. Well, she's going to be showing up at she's going to be showing up at Bakersfield Comic-Con this weekend, which is Saturday and Sunday at the Kern County Fairgrounds. So excited for this event. And she's not the only one who's going to be there. There's other guests, artists, and so much more. But she's joining us now this weekend to talk all about what's going on. And good morning. Thanks for coming on Eyewitness News Mornings.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me, Aaron.
It is an honor. Look, I'm a huge fan, so let's get that out of the way. I'm going to calm down now and try to get in this. By the way, congrats on just being on a successful series. Because it's great to see your character, Leeta. She flourished throughout Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Thank you. Yes, she did. Star Trek is known for its fantastic character arcs, and I am very happy to have one of them. You know, people are not always what they seem at first glance, and Star Trek has a beautiful way of having characters unfold. A background in theater really always helps that with an actor, to be able to find an arc and to play into it, and I'm grateful and excited about what it's led to.
Let me ask you that, because when you came on the scene, I thought you were just kind of like a one-off character. Like you showed up, you're going to do maybe on a couple of episodes, but the fans really picked up on this. Is that why your character continued to develop, and then later on even got married into the series?
Thanks for knowing all that. Yes, it was due to fan response, which is such a wonderful thing about Star Trek. Fans are always asking, what's your next show? Back then they were asking, what's your next episode? And of course we couldn't say, but now it's wonderful to be able to point them to not only the great stories of Star Trek and talk about all that they mean, the transcendence of these stories, but also our upcoming projects and the fun we have at events like this weekend.
You know, it's funny, you say upcoming projects. So there's an online version of your character, and now you have become a villain. Were you aware of that, and do you mind becoming a villain?
I love becoming the villain. So Star Trek Mirror Universe is a fantastic way that they turn our characters upside down. And basically we become all of the opposite qualities that our primary character has. The wonderful thing about Leeta is that she was so compassionate, so deeply giving and loving and insightful. And the wonderful thing about Mirror Leeta is she's vicious. I mean, just ferocious and conniving and intelligent in a completely different way than Leeta was. Leeta was emotionally intelligent and also very street smart, frankly. Mirror Leeta would eat the Borg Queen for breakfast.
I love that. I love it. Let me bring this up. So Star Trek, it's still continuing. There's a lot of different television series and stuff, and they're trying to be more diverse. Now, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, if there was a diverse show, that was it back then. I mean, you guys were ahead of the game on this. How do you feel about the diversity today compared to then?
It's wonderful. It is time that people give each other a seat at the table, allow each other, celebrate each other's seats at the table. And I love that I was on Star Trek Deep Space Nine as a show that was cutting edge in all of the ways that are now coming to fruition. We had, the first Black captain, and we had stories that were celebrating diversity of all kinds. People of color, infinite diversity and infinite combinations with gender equality and LGBTQIA issues.
It was all there.
It's really wonderful to be able to celebrate the fact that everyone has a right to be exactly who they are.
Well, Chase Masterson, we are out of time, but there's so many questions that I have for you. I'm going to ask you them at Comic-Con this weekend. It's Saturday and Sunday, and we hope to meet you there. It's at the Kern County Fairgrounds. Make sure you guys show up for adults 12 and up. It's $10, $16 for 2 days if you go to those. Chase, thank you so much for coming on, taking your time, being with us on Eyewitness News Mornings.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Pleasure being with you today. See you there.
Look for the bald guy. That's going to be me. I'm the bald weatherman.
Okay. Look for the girl going.
All right. Stick around, everybody. We'll be right back.